Judge Kellie Hill presiding.
And I want you to see just how many people are here to celebrate what you accomplished. Thank you all so much. You may take your seats. Going to have the pleasure of introducing our Mistress of Ceremonies for this morning. As you all will see, we have the beautiful Miss Lori Wilson from WSB TV Channel 2. And Lori joined WSB in 2017. She helps Georgians get ready for their day as the anchor for the Channel 2 Action News. And there are some people, and I know this personally because they've told me, who wake up just to look at Lori in the morning.
I would say that she is Judge Hill's partner in, I don't want to say that's a bad cliche, I'm not going to say partner in crime, but what I will say is partner in purpose, partner in passion, and partner in opportunity. She is there every time Judge Hill is, so please give a round of applause to do that.
Good morning. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know a lot about the program is already written. A lot about what we do here with Pinnacle-Cobb is written in your program, so I'm not going to belabor that. But I do want to draw attention to the fact that Judge Hill has created a program here in Cobb County Superior Court where young men and women have an opportunity to figure out what their purpose is. They get to explore what their passions are, and they get to do that because they need to find their place in the world. Their place is not the criminal justice system. That is not their place. They sit here today in the jury box, not behind bars and not in the pews. And so that's really important because there are 4 R's in this program. This program reduces recidivism. That's so essential to what we're doing because our prisons and our jails are filled with young men and women. So this program reduces recidivism. It does that by providing amazing resources to these young men and women. And those resources then allow them to pick up the mantle of their responsibility to become the productive citizen that they were meant to be.
My core belief is that when you shift your mindset, there will be a shift and the trajectory of your life. So I'm going to give you my acronym for mindset. M. Make a decision to put you first. Make a decision to put you first. Too many times you've done everything that everybody else wanted you to do. Too many times you forgot about how great you were. Too many times you were influenced by the decisions of somebody else. Make a decision to put you first. This is your time to excel. I want you to remember, it's not to me. This right here, this is their second chance. This is your second chance. It's not too late. And next year I'll be celebrating 2 years of marriage. It is not too late. Take Miss Louise for a minute. You all know this story. You know this man. You talk to her. Everyone here is proud of you. And in closing, I just want you to say those 3 non-negotiables again. I don't want you to forget. I want you to get it down into your core of what is non-negotiable so that you can continue to propel to your next. So again, repeat after me. But this time, I want y'all to say it a little bit different. This time, I need y'all to get down there and say it like me. All right? Y'all ready? All right. Can I have them stand up, Joe? Yes. Can you hear me? I'll stand up. All right. So my success is non-negotiable.
My success is non-negotiable.
Yes. My second chance is non-negotiable.
My second chance is non-negotiable.
My freedom is non-negotiable.
My freedom is non-negotiable.
I believe you.
Thank you. I hope you all received that message. But I certainly did. I certainly did. I'm ready for success. I'm ready. So we could not be successful if we didn't have the help of so many wonderful people who volunteer their time, their resources, and their efforts to help us help them. And I couldn't let this day go by without at least saying thank you. Before I do that, what I want to do is have you all be reintroduced to someone that you met during the graduation of my first cohort. And I just want to have him come up and speak to you all and speak to our participants about where he is and what being a part of this program has done for him. So at this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Grant Oliver to come up.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. First, I want to thank Judge Hill for allowing me to speak. You always been on my side. I'm still next to you. Bring the time myself. Initially, when I graduated, I was working in Superior Court as a clerk. Now, thanks to Judge Murphy and Tennessee Phillips, I'm working in the magistrate court now as a dispossession clerk. Oh yes, I'm also in school. I'm getting my paralegals, getting my social. Just everybody for it, not just yourself. Give everybody for your life. Everybody is working to help you. Definitely proud to represent you and stand next to you.
My name is Kevin Weeks. I served 21 years in Georgia Department of Correction for a crime that I committed. While I was incarcerated, I had a mindset change. And I wanted to do something for 21 years. And in the process, I decided to take on the course of being a paralegal. I did that and came home. And being a member of Georgia Association of Paralegals, they introduced me to Judge Hill. I didn't know who she was. And I had my books with me. And she looked at the first one in the back of it and it said something about me being incarcerated. And she said, I want to hear your story. And here I am. Gentlemen, you will always hear me say, always do what you always did. You will always get what you always got. Since this program, y'all have helped me. Y'all have helped me to keep my mind frame vertical. That's my term now. This here is a little podcast piece I'm gonna be doing. And y'all help me put this together. Because I watched you all unlock the old ways that you used to think. When the judge hasn't put this PowerPoint together, I started watching the video. And I paid attention to you. Because I watched you with your hair. Your hair stood out to me. But as time went on, I watched through the videos how you're grooming, how you started feeling good about yourself. You started feeling, not that you didn't at the time, but you started performing in a way that was positive. Your grooming became more professional to the best of your ability. That's what I looked at. All you gentlemen. This was the first class I was able to go from the beginning to the end. And I thank y'all and I love y'all.
They'll get a certificate, but they also will get included in that envelope a no cross, meaning that the charges are dismissed. In 30 days, I will file an order with the clerk Taylor's office sealing the record completely. Which means not only is there a dismissal on the record, but the record itself is wiped away. It means you don't have a conviction. It means you are not a convicted felon. It means that you are worthy to do any and everything that you want to do moving forward. And you don't have the stigma of having a conviction. People who have offered them many resources, I'm going to ask everybody to please come forward. I see Mr. Davis from the Next Level Boys Academy here. Ms. Biggs, if you'll come up. Dr. Hunter, everyone who has come and spoken to these young men, please just come forward. And if you want to say a couple words, please do.
Good morning. I apologize for my attire in this great court, but I'm on my way to the jail to interview a young man when I leave, so I try to dress like this so I can relate day for day. But I don't have anything to say other than I think I had the privilege of speaking to this group earlier in the year, and I'm just still bothered with the fact that the University of Alabama didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, I'm just still in my feelings about this, but
I have enough. A year ago, something happened in this program, y'all. It happened to you. Can you feel it?
Inside is their certificate of completion, and on the opposite side is the null process order that has been signed by the district attorney and by myself. Charges dismissed, and it has been filed in the Superior Court Clerk's office on record. So at this time, I'm going to call them up one by one. Ms. Vanderlinden, while they're coming up, if you want to go ahead and give your commentary on each one. And then if we have any family members who want to come up and congratulate them or say anything, just come on up when your name is called, okay? We're going to start with Mr. Chase Devontae. They get to keep the laptop.
Mr. Nett, like, I'm just thankful. Like, I think you guys for just seeing the potential of you guys, and what else? And I just want to reward you guys. Like, one day it's gonna come in the future, like where I'm gonna be big and I'm gonna, like, I'll give y'all a couple $1,000, you know what I'm saying? But I am willing to, like, come back and help you with your next program, like whatever you guys need me for, anything, and yeah.
Thanks. Vivian Evans, come on up. Vivian, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. This young man, I guess Ms. Vanderlinden will tell you, drove 6 hours every time we had a session from Florida. And he completed this program.
Jeanette, my guy right there. I also want to thank everybody who put this program together for making this a success for us. Yeah, I'm just very honored right now. These past 12 months, it's been a great journey for me. Not just myself, all of us. We learned a lot of things, like useful, helpful, remember. I'm really speaking like I'm not a talker, but I'm just very honored right now. Yeah, I thank you.
Mario, come on up.
I'll never forget forget the first day that I saw Judge Kellie in that courtroom. She was a scary lady. But after that, I wonder if she's a very good woman. So I want to thank her for that. Thank y'all for coming here again. Also, I just want to say the whole year that I've been here, I've learned a lot. I realized that I've changed a lot of different situations, even with I remember the humanity situation with the little charts. I realized like how I was thinking, and I really sat down. Even yesterday, I was looking at the chart, and a lot of stuff changed. I don't react. I would say I don't react the same way I used to. I've never been in a lot of situations where I would not think it should be straight anger, but now I just sit there and I just breathe. And I learned to change the outcome of certain things and be calm about it. So y'all want to thank them for that. They really changed me from boys to men. I was thinking a great father. I do have a daughter, and I'm proud to be a father.
As you can see, this is not what he used to always look like, by the way, when he first came to this program. He works outside, he works in the cold. He's become the philosopher of the group. When he speaks with clarity, with vision. He uses the tools that have been part of this program to enrich his life. And he has become a mentor in the community. And so I'd like to introduce him.
Morning. I want to give this to somebody that really she's been really grateful to me. She's been helping me to grow more, and I want her to come. And I want to give this to my girlfriend. Her name is Valencia.
Had a lot of things go on in his world. He's got a grandfather who's sick right now out in California. You can see he's kind of hobbling. He's got a hurt knee. But he shows up. He always shows up. He does additional community service. He's in the community. He has a t-shirt brand. He has a lot of things he wears for his own clothes. George Montgomery is the future. He is powerful, and we are honored to be.
I really just want to say I appreciate Ms. Hill, Ms. Jeanette, Kevin, of course, and all the speakers and everybody that's here right now. I support all of us, and this class has really helped me like separate myself from things I do not need to be around, and kind of like emotionally stabilize myself to be able to like control how I react to different situations. Because that controls the outcome of everything in your life, and I just really want to thank people for like all of y'all for helping me expand my mind and opening like my mindset just to see the world a different way, and to separate myself from things that do not need to be around, with people, places, and things that really stood out to me. I had to change all of those things thanks to this class.
I wouldn't be here, so I really appreciate you for accepting me.
Mauricio. Mr. Rodriguez, congratulations.
As you guys have noticed, we have lots of accents in this class. We have lots of, the gentlemen come from lots of different nations, lots of different places. Mr. Mauricio Rodriguez is from Brazil. Because he was been in this program for a year, he's been waiting to get his passport back from the bonding company for a year. A year. He couldn't move forward with his immigration process because the bonding company told him about his passport. Wouldn't release it. But he's going to walk over there today with the dismissal in his hand, and he's going to get that. He's the joy of the group, and we are honored and privileged to have Mauricio graduate from this program.
I just want to start by thanking everybody for being here. Ms. Jeanette, Kevin for being a great mentor as well. And I want to thank all the speakers that came talk to us as well. Me and my brothers learned a lot from y'all through your advice and everything y'all taught us. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
So, David Martinez, he travels out of state every single week. He works outside, does concrete. He is the supervisor of his team. He speaks English and Spanish. He's the only one on his crew who does both, and he runs that crew. Every Friday, even if he drove all night, he got back for class. And so he has a plan for his future. He's going to run his own, he's going to have his own concrete construction company. Clearly, there's no question about that. Yeah. And he has just been a joy, and we're honored for you to be part of our program.
It's been a hard journey, bro. And I want to say thank you to Judge, to Miss Janet, to Kevin. Kevin's been there for all of us. He's helped us a lot. He's the best mentor. And wow, we really made it so far, man. And I want to thank you to all the speakers, because every month, y'all helped us grow. Y'all gave us knowledge, wisdom, and that's something we got for a lifetime. So I want to thank all y'all, and the band concrete done. That has been there through everything. Is my mom. Yeah, she's over there.
Mom, come on.
A gentleman who has always had an open door policy. I've been doing news for 26 years, and on 3 different occasions I've needed to call friends because family members have had trouble. Do you know what they said? Find a program like this. Find a program like Pinnacle. So at this point, I'd like to bring up Lynn Brody Jr., your district attorney here in Cobb County.
I wasn't told I was supposed to speak today, so I don't have any prepared remarks. So what I'm going to say is going to come from my heart, fellas. Shortly after Judge Hill was elected, we actually came in to work together. And in the parking lot, the judge's parking lot, we started talking about this program and how excited she was to do this. And part of my message when I was elected was about restorative justice, about what we can do to take our offenders and bring them back to the community as productive citizens. So I was on board from the very beginning.
At this point, we'd like to bring up Scott Halpern, the Circuit Public Defender.
Not sure how I follow all of that. I am pretty sure I'm the first public defender in Georgia to have been introduced by Ms. Wilson, so it's a banner day for my career. I'm not crying, I have something in my eye. A word I want to use that's important, and it's the one thing that someone hasn't already taken from my remarks, is extraordinary. What you're watching today is extraordinary. Extraordinary means greater than the ordinary. This is more than what we usually see in courtrooms. This is a better product for the community, these 8 gentlemen, for the taxpayers and the commissioners and the judges and law enforcement, for all of us. The effort that Judge Hill puts into this court, and I know she made sure I found out about it quickly, is extraordinary. The effort that Ms. Vanderlyn puts into this court on behalf of my office is extraordinary. The effort that each of you put in the 12 months that you've been in this program, I know that weren't you. I wanted to come up here and tell you, ask you if you knew how lucky you were. But you're not lucky, you earned it. You worked your butts off to get here. It's extraordinary. We sometimes forget that when a criminal case is prosecuted, in addition to the part that's charged as a crime, often we see young people who, it's a tragedy, the outcome they have of having to deal with the charge, and often the conviction, and sometimes the sentence. And especially with younger folks, 17 to 25-year-olds, to be able to identify them, to be able to get them to accept accountability, to learn life skills, to develop those life skills, and then to have the district attorney play his extraordinary role in this process and allow these folks, when they've completed the program, to move on with their lives. It's extraordinary. This is the third one. I've been the circuit defender for all three. By legal standards, it's 3 miracles I've gotten to witness, and I see we're up to 8. So we're up to